stretch out, and make yourself comfortable, either in a sitting position or lying on your back. Once we are on our journey, feel free to change your position. Find a special spot on the ceiling and watch it. Now reach both arms to the ceiling and hold them there. And when I reach one, you want to squeeze and tighten every muscle that exists in your body. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze and tighten and build up that energy as hard as you can as you contract your muscles and hold. And then you release and you loosen, feeling the difference of when the muscles were once tightened and now beginning to relax. Your arms, how they're beginning to feel heavy, but you continue to extend them and reach them to the ceiling. And again, when I reach one, you want to squeeze and tighten every muscle that exists in your body, maybe feeling a new muscle this time. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze and tighten and build that energy, maybe feeling the muscles in your toes and your calves and your thighs tightening as you hold. But then you release as before, and how you can feel the lungs relaxing as the air escapes. In your arms, how they're beginning to quiver to and fro as they continue to resist the force of gravity, and how, when I reach one, you will then very slowly begin to lower your arms down by your side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now gravity takes over, and you can no longer resist its force, and your arms slowly begin to descend down by your side. Slowly they lower. And how relieved they feel just to be able to lie there so easily and so naturally by your side. And your eyelids, how extremely heavy each eyelid feels, and how you long to close your eyes. And now, very easily and effortlessly, you close each eyelid, and our journey is about to begin. Where we are going is someplace very special. We're on the shore. It's a late summer's afternoon, and how the sun is slowly sinking behind the horizon. The sun's rays reflect off that deep blue-green ocean, and it's leaving behind a spectacular sunset. How the sky is filled with the colors of orange, red, purples, and yellows. The waves, how they so rhythmically roll up onto that shore and roll back out to sea. How peaceful it is and how quiet. And how on this beach there's a special sand, a crystal fine white sand that's been warmed by the sun's rays throughout the day. And now you feel yourself being placed onto that beach. You feel your toes nuzzling into the luxuriousness of that sand, your ankles and your calves, your thighs and your hips, your back, your neck, your head, your arms and your hands. You feel the warmth of the sand as it radiates, helping to calm you and soothe you. You hear the sounds of the waves as they so rhythmically roll up onto that shore and roll back out to sea. You feel an ocean breeze that passes overhead. How it's just enough to cool you, and yet you're continuously warmed and comforted by that sand. As you lie there, how you slowly begin to inhale, filling your lungs with that fresh sea spray air as you inhale fully and deeply and hold. And just as easily you exhale, and as you exhale, how you can feel the lungs relaxing as the air escapes. And once again you inhale fully and deeply, filling your lungs with that fresh sea spray air as you inhale and hold. And then very easily you exhale, and as you exhale, how you can feel a wave of a calm feeling that travels from your head to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest, your legs, your toes. And how you continue that smooth, rhythmical breathing very easily and effortlessly. And as you lie there, how a wave rolls too far up onto shore, and you can feel the moistness and the coldness of that water as the muscles in your toes begin to tighten, and that feeling travels to the calf muscles as they contract, your thighs and your hips, your back, your neck, your face, your arms, and your hands as your whole body tightens as you hold. But then as the wave rolls back out to sea, how once again you feel the muscles relaxing, the warmth of the sand. How it begins to soothe you. You can feel the muscles in your left and right foot no longer tightening. How the toes begin to slowly unfold themselves as you push aside each grain of sand. And the muscles in your left and right foot, how they begin to feel so limp as they just lie there on top of that sandy beach. And the muscles in the lower and the upper portion of each leg, how they too begin to give in, and the tensions are able to drift off and be captured by that ocean breeze which passes overhead, leaving behind a muscle which feels so calm and relaxed. How you can feel yourself beginning to give in. And your buttocks muscles, how they too no longer tighten, and as they loosen, how you can feel yourself nestling even further into the softness and the luxuriousness of that sand. And the muscles in your stomach area, how they too have begun to grow so loose. How if you hear any rumbling sounds or noises that the muscles in your stomach area may make, how it's only there to reassure you that yes, you are beginning to relax. The muscles in your back area, how they too are no longer tightened. How you can feel the muscles in the lower portion of your back loosening so easily and naturally as you nestle even further into the smoothness, the luxuriousness of that sand, and how that relaxed sensation travels all the way to the muscles in the middle portion of your back. How they too have grown so loose. Each muscle surrounding your vertebrae, they're able to unwind. And the muscles in the upper portion of your back, how the tensions have drifted off there too, leaving behind a muscle which feels so relaxed as you continue to feel the softness and the silkiness of that sand against your skin. How you're beginning to let go even more. As you lie there, how you continue to hear the sounds of the waves as they so rhythmically roll up onto that shore. Your thoughts, how easily thoughts are able to enter into your mind, and just as easily as the thoughts are able to enter into your mind, how thoughts leave your mind, kind of like the waves. As the waves roll up onto the shore, thoughts enter into your mind, and just as the waves roll back out to sea, thoughts leave your mind. And the muscles in your left and right hand, how they too have grown so loose. How you can feel the fingers curling themselves, as you can feel the silkiness of that sand between your fingers. And the warmth, how the warmth from that sand continues to soothe and comfort you, and how the muscles in your left and right hand feel so limp as they just lie on that sandy beach. And that feeling travels to the muscles in the lower and the upper portion of each arm, how they too no longer resist, how the tensions are able to disappear, leaving behind muscles which feel so loose and calm. And the muscles in your neck and shoulder area. This is where the tensions seem to unknowingly build in a day's time. But how now, the soothing sensation from that sand, how it has a massaging effect. As you can feel the tension slowly seeping out in the muscles on the left and right side of your neck. Slowly and gradually the tensions are able to disappear. And that relaxed feeling travels and is felt in the muscles in the left and right shoulder area. How the muscles there too no longer tighten. How it almost feels as if the muscles lengthen, as you measure even further into the softness and the smoothness of that sandy beach. How you lie there in the peacefulness and solitude of being on a sandy beach on a late summer's afternoon. How your toes have grown so relaxed, your ankles and your calves, your thighs and your hips, your back, your neck, your head, your arms and your hands. And oh yes, your face. How all the muscles in your face, how they too have grown so loose. In your forehead area, how you can feel the muscles no longer tightening. The wrinkles, how they've begun to disappear. And the muscles surrounding your left and right eyelids, how they too have grown so loose. How heavy your eyes feel and how there's no desire to open your eyes. How it so naturally and easily remains closed. And the muscles on the left and right side of your face, how they too have grown so loose. How you can feel just the gentleness of that ocean breeze which passes overhead. How it's just enough to cool you, and yet you're continually warmed and comforted by that sand. And oh yes, your mouth. How all the muscles surrounding your mouth, they're responsible for all those movements and expressions in a day's time. How they too have grown so loose. There's no desire to speak or to move your mouth, how it so naturally and easily remains closed. And the muscles in your jaw area, they too are no longer tightened. How you can feel the difference of when the muscles were once tense, but now feeling so loose and relaxed. And just now your whole body feels so completely relaxed as you lie there in the luxuriousness of that sandy beach. You feel it soften against your skin as the muscles in your toes have grown so loose, and your ankles and your calves, your thighs and your hips, your back, your neck, your head, your arms and your hands. How the sand is shaped to the conformation of your body as you just lie there motionless without a desire to move. You see that sun as it continues to make its way behind the horizon, leaving behind that spectacular sunset. The palm fronds, how they so gracefully bend and bow with that breeze, and to hear the sounds of waves as it so rhythmically rolls up onto that shore and roll back out to sea. And even though you haven't been aware, you continue that smooth, rhythmical breathing of inhaling and filling your lungs with that freshly spray air as you inhale and hold. And then just as easily you exhale, and as you exhale, how you can feel the lungs relaxing as the air escapes. And once again you inhale fully and deeply, filling your lungs with that freshly spray air as you inhale and hold. And just as easily you exhale, and as you exhale, how you can feel that wave of a calm feeling that travels from your head to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest, your legs, your toes, and how you lie there in the splendor of being on that sandy beach. How peaceful it is and how quiet. How you can smell that sea-spray air as it passes overhead. How the sand continues to warm you and comfort you. And how you've enjoyed the ecstasy of being on a sandy beach on a late summer's afternoon. And how you've been able to grow so relaxed, so easily, and so naturally. And now that our journey is nearing an end, when I reach 5, you will then very slowly begin to open up each eyelid, and you will feel more refreshed and have more energy for having experienced such a thorough and restful relaxation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now slowly begin to open up each eyelid and inhale fully and deeply and hold. And then as you exhale, feel a wave of a calm feeling that travels from your head to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest, your legs, your toes, and relax. And wiggle the muscles in your toes and feet and relax. Wiggle the muscles in your hands and your arms and relax. And that is the end of your journey.
We hope that you found this technique useful in your own relaxation program. Before this tape ends, we'd like to offer you several more minutes in a pleasant audio environment where you may practice your relaxation skills further.